Holy crap, where do I begin with this? What's up everybody, this is Cool Dude and welcome back to another cool review. Today, we are going over, finally, The Mandalorian Season 2. So of course, if you've seen my other cool reviews, which you definitely should, if you haven't seen them, I have a playlist on my channel, go into the playlist section and then you'll find it. I did a review a while back about The Mandalorian Season 1, and I said that, if there was a Season 2, of which of course there was, since I'm making this video, that I would definitely review all of it, until I had saw all the episodes. So I'm literally recording this, literally minutes, this is minutes after I finished watching Chapter 16, and holy shit. I mean, wow! Okay, so I'm usually very hesitant about spoilers, and I really am for this one, but I just feel like the ending is, oh my god, I need to talk about it. So, here's what I'll do. I'm going to talk about it normally, like I always do for these cool reviews, but basically what I'm going to do, if you don't want to watch spoilers, basically, I'm going to tell you when to just click off the video, because I'm going to play this like a normal cool review at first, and then I'm going to literally go on a long tangent about the ending, because we need to talk about it for those of you who have seen it and know what I'm talking about. But if you don't know, then you could skip at that point. But please keep watching, keep watching. If you haven't watched it, I won't spoil anything for you right here. So anyway, let's get on to with it. So, Mandalorian Season 2 is basically following Mando and Baby Yoda once again. I know his name is Grogu, but I'm calling him Baby Yoda, whatever. So, they're once again teaming up, and basically the whole plot is, Baby Yoda has this person that he needs to, find a home to, because Mando can't obviously take him around and take care of him because it's just too dangerous for him doing all these tasks. So the whole show is basically centered around Mando trying to find Baby Yoda with his people, or someone of his kind, because he has, the Force and everything. And I know that's just a basic summary. There's a lot that happens in this episode, so I might as well talk about the good things first. So the good things, it's just, again, the characters are so good in this episode. There's a lot of characters in this show, which I guess is kind of why, they waited for the season to do it. A lot of nostalgic characters. There's, a lot of old characters from, the Clone Wars, from Rebels, from, the original Star Wars movies. There's a lot of nostalgia in this season, which I kind of predicted going in, because I feel like the first season was definitely, it had Star Wars continuity in there, here and there, but it definitely was more of its own thing. Now that it's, a big success, they had to put in some nostalgic characters, so I get that, and they're all utilized, honestly, very well. They don't overstay their welcome, they don't go on as long as they need to, they just give you the right amount of them, and they fit the story very well, all of them in the episodes. Once again, the pacing is very, very good. Again, The Mandalorian is a very slow-paced show. Surprisingly, for a Star Wars show, it's surprisingly very paced. I will say this season in particular, there was a lot more action sequences, maybe a bit more than I would like, but we'll get to that in the cons, but overall, the pacing was very consistent throughout all of it. And the goods, it's oh my god, the twists and the turns in this season are unbelievable. Sure, the first episode had, maybe one or two good twists in there. I mean, not that there was, no twists. There were twists, but, there weren't very, many twists or, very powerful twists. But, oh my god, this season has so many good twists in there, and so many mysteries, so many, questions that are left unanswered, and it's so well told in this season. And the way they build them up, and the way they, establish them, the way they kind of talk about them, it's what is it? What is going to happen, So that is really cool. And then also, again, Mando's character arc, I will say this, which I'll get to in the cons. Mando, I feel like we didn't learn as much about him in this season as the first season, but still, he is still a really likable character. He's even more of a likable character because of all that he has to go through his adventures with all these different people that he meets with, both, bad guys and good guys from the first season of Mandalorian, and then the people from, the old Star Wars stuff. It's, so good to see them interact, and you want to see them interact. It's so good, and it's so well handled, and the casting is spot on. Oh my god, bravo, the cast. And again, it's just the world that they create in this show is so amazing. It allows you to see different worlds and everything. I know I poke fun at there's what, desert planet, green planet, and there is. I feel like the planets are very okay, very minimalistic sometimes, but still, to see all these different landscapes, all these different people, all these different creatures, all these different, environments is really, really cool. And, of course, the Empire is a lot more built up in this one, and they're a good antagonistic force. Granted, Stormtroopers can't aim for shiz, but that's another thing. So with that out of the way, let's get to the cons real quick, and then we're gonna get to the spoilers, but I'll tell you when to click off, so don't click off yet. Let's get to the cons first. So, The Mandalorian Season 2, final episode, Chapter 16, The Rescue. Basically, towards the end, after some fight sequences ensue, I'll just get to the end, spoiler. They see this X-Wing that is flying into the aircraft, and they're like, oh, there's only one X-Wing? Oh, whatever. But then, as this figure comes out, it's a dark cloak, and immediately, fans like me, I'm just like, oh my god, it is Luke Skywalker, and sure enough, he whips out the green lightsaber, and he just starts kicking ass, like, oh my god, it's such a nerdgasm moment right there. Like, I imagine all the Star Wars fans were just like, I don't blame them. It's like, what, Luke? Are you kidding? Like, I guess I would have figured that they would do something like that, but, like, I didn't think that they had, like, the budget. I didn't think that they had the qualities to make Mark Hamill be in this. And, to be honest, the digital re-rendering, because they did digitally alter his face. It's still Mark Hamill, but they, like, digitally de-aged him, which they did for It Chapter 2, for some of the the Losers Club. They did for some of the other Star Wars movies, like Rogue One, they did to Leia and Grand Moff Tarkin. And they also did it to Kurt Russell in the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Well, I was really afraid that this was going to be another Leia and Grand Moff Tarkin thing where it looks really bad. Like, I think it looked very awful. Like, I know some people will probably hate me for that, but I don't think it looked good at all. Like, to be honest, I think it looked too fake, too, like, animated to me. I don't know, just something was off about it. But Luke, oh my god, it looked really good. Like, it wasn't as good as, like, a Kurt Russell, because that was, like, spot on in Guardians, but, like, it looks really good. Like, it just looks like it's just like how he was in the original trilogy. Maybe he's a little bit more polished up than he should be, but still, he looks amazing. He looks great. And, of course, R2 comes there, which is another nerdgasm moment, like, eee! But, let's get to the biggest emotional moment, alright? Oh, man. I will say this. I didn't cry, but I was very, very shocked and also kind of heartbroken. Baby Yoda goes with Luke. Like, he pretty much goes. He leaves Mando. I'm not gonna lie, that was hard to watch. That was very hard to watch because the bond that they shared with Baby Yoda and Mando was so, like, good. It was so amazing. And it was so well built up, and you don't realize it until this episode. You're like, holy crap, this is really sad. Like, he's already gonna go? Like, they surprisingly, to give a lot of time to giving this great father-son dynamic, and this is wow. It's so good. And just, it feels like the perfect payoff to the show. Like, some people might say this is a little too soon, and why would you take this away from us? But I don't care, because this just feels right. It feels earned. And just everything in the scene works so well, from Baby Yoda's reaction to the way he touches Mando's face. Like, he shows his face to him. It's like, oh my god. What an ending, man. And here's the thing that really makes me happy about this scene. This is what pushes it so much higher for me. Is, when you really think about it, I was not expecting this, okay? Like, considering Disney and Star Wars' tendencies to kind of, like, bring stuff back and all that stuff, like, I really thought they were going to do the same thing with Baby Yoda. I didn't think they were going to, like, leave him the show. Like, I knew they were going to rescue him, but, like, okay, he's just going to be there, and then they're going to be gone, right? There's going to be epic battle surprises, right? And then they're going to be for another season. No. I was dead wrong. Literally, dead wrong. The fact that they actually went out of their way, because remember this, Baby Yoda was probably the sole reason that a lot of people, even non-Star Wars fans, got into this show. So the fact that they would have the balls to just kick him off the show like this in the season 2 finale, I give him so much respect for that. I give him so much respect. Oh my god. It's really, I didn't cry at the end of that, but, like, I could totally see how other Star Wars fans would cry after that. Oh my god, it's so good. Oh, it's such a good season. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna get over it. I'm gushing over it. Like, I did mention the problems it had, and I still do have problems with the season, but, like, it's easily just as, like, with all the good story beats, with all the characters, with all the action and suspense, this is easily, just I can't speak. It's just, equally as good as the first season, hands down, if not maybe even a little better. Like, I'm still not deciding which one is the better one, but it's awesome. And also, I've seen the after credit scene. I'm not those people on YouTube that are like, I don't think you watched the after credit. No, I watched it. The Book of Boba Fett, coming December 2021. I'm there. Holy crap, Boba Fett is awesome. Yes, excellent, wow, yes, awesome, cool, great. I love Boba Fett, and he was so good in this show, in this season. I love the actor of him. He's still got the, like, I think he was so much better in this one than he ever was in the trilogy when he was doing the voiceovers for Boba Fett, like, you'll no longer be dead. Like, that was just lame to me, but oh my god, he was so much better in this season, and I love him, and I want to see more of him. I think Mando's going to come back for that. I don't know yet, but I'm pretty sure the Mandalorian's going to come back, in my opinion. Mando is going to come back, but it's not going to be Baby Yoda, which, to be fair, it never was about. Like, many people think, oh, Baby Yoda is, like, the most essential part. No. When you really stop and think, this was never about Baby Yoda. This isn't called Baby Yoda. This is not called The Mandalorian and Baby Yoda. This is called The Mandalorian. So it's strictly about Mando. So it makes sense why Baby Yoda would be the one to leave, and Mando is the one that has to stay, right? For the story to progress. So I firmly believe that Boba Fett, either, Boba Fett in the Book of Boba Fett, or maybe another season of The Mandalorian, maybe a spin-off show, it's gonna contain Mando, but there's no more Baby Yoda, which I really respect them for having the balls to do that. And it really makes me wonder if Star Wars fans, if anyone's gonna watch that new show, if it does come out, because I guarantee it will, without Baby Yoda. And I really hope they do, honestly, because Mando is such a likable character. Like, I didn't really talk about him that much in my reviews, because I didn't want to give away spoilers, but the way they develop his character, the way they leave so much mystery, the way they make you care so much for him, the way they make him look so bad, but also have him just so vulnerable for Baby Yoda and everything, it's like, it's such a good character. I love Mando. He's like he might be one of my new favorite Star Wars characters, honestly, right up there with, Luke and all that stuff. But, oh my god, oh man, this is amazing. I can't give enough praise to this season. My god. Okay, I'm just gonna wrap this up before I start just rambling on and on about this. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. For those of you who stick around for the spoilers, hi, goodbye. But no, wait, hold up. But just thank you so much for sticking by, and let me know what you thought of The Mandalorian down in the comments. This was just such a great show. I'd love to see what your thoughts on this, the twist and everything, all the characters that are in it. It's just, wow. If you don't want to see spoilers, maybe don't go to my comments, because maybe people won't leave a lot of comments. I don't know, but, like, if they do, stay away from it, because there's probably going to be a lot of spoilers, which I don't care, but if you care about spoilers, maybe don't. My god, man. Okay. So, that's all for this. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I loved The Mandalorian. It's easily one of the best shows on Disney Plus right now. My god, especially with Season 2. And I just really respect their decisions. Like, the decisions they made for the show is very, like, from a storytelling standpoint, and from the way that Disney and Star Wars have been running this time, like, that was incredibly brave. And just thank you. Thank you to Jon Favreau. Thank you to Pedro Pascal. Just thank you for everybody involved with The Mandalorian for giving us an amazing finale, and also just an amazing show. And until next time, guys, stay cool, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye, y'all, and remember, may the Force be with you. All of you.